Good evening. Johnny Sunshine here. Just chilling, man. I don't know what time it is, 7 o'clock. The sun's setting behind me. It's gotta be 7, 8 o'clock, man. Didn't put a video up today. It's kind of exhausted, man. I don't know. Just had a nice salad, man. Up here at, one of the things I always do is I look at what I'm eating and I think, how much would it cost me to make this, you know? And that's where I derive a lot of my recipes from what you can buy at a restaurant. But I had a great salad. It's called mixed green salad at Valentino's. It cost me 25 bucks out the door to go. But it had grilled chicken, which is really just, it's like oak fired or something. I don't know. It tastes amazing. The salad has roasted red peppers in it, artichoke hearts, black olives, gorgonzola cheese, mixed greens like arugula, all this crazy Italian greens, which are really good, man. Tomatoes. It's just a red onion. And I could probably make the same salad for less than 10 bucks, you know, at my house. And to be honest with you, I mean, I got it to go because that's expensive, I think, for a salad. And then on top of, you know, you got to pay 20% more at least to tip a waitress for bringing you your food, and maybe you get a glass of water refill. So I got it to go, and then on my way out the door, I was like, shit, there's a bunch of empty tables outside. It's a beautiful night. I'm just going to sit out here and eat my salad, and I did, and nobody bothered me, and it was delicious. But I got my spa running right now. I'm ready to hit this spa. I got to get on a health kick, man. My body does not feel good, guys. So, I had a couple of things I wanted to go over with you, but I can't think about them, think of them. It is what it is. Johnny's tired. I'm out here with a light on my lanai, kind of blinding me right now, and I can't get it to go any lower. But it's a nice light. It's a real nice tripod, man. But I just wish I could lower the goddamn lights, man. So the leaves have appeared to stop flowing from the trees. I just took the filter out of my pool system, and I'm running it without the filter. Just to blow anything out of there, and it's running like a champ. We'll see. It may be time to buy a couple new filters. I keep 2 of them because the trees are just so much work that you have to alternate. It just, you know, pull one out, throw a clean one in, and then you got a week to clean the next one, you know. So it may be time. They're kind of heavy. And this real fine particulate matter is hell on everything. So I'm looking forward to a nice spa, and had a call today. This morning, guy called. I guess he got my number off of Craigslist, and he said he's got a couple of flappers that are bad in his toilets, and I said, yeah, I can help you out. You know, he said he tried to do it himself, and it didn't work. He said they're actually leaking worse now than they did before I attempted it. And I said, well, I can definitely come down and take care of it for you. I said, but if you can, take a picture of inside the tank and send it to me so I know what I'm getting into. And he sent me the picture, and immediately I saw it was an Elger, and up on the right-hand corner, the back right-hand corner of the tank was an 800 number or 888 number to call to get the correct flapper. And I called the guy up. This was the same toilet that I had to go back 3 times before I got it right. I looked like a total asshole. So I called the guy up. I called him back. I said, listen, man, unfortunately, you have a toilet that I cannot find a flapper that fits that other than the original equipment. So I can try to get those parts for you. I recommend you get a couple extras, just because it's a real pain in the ass. And I can tell just by the amount of searches online for this flapper that it's a fucking problem. You know, it's a problem. These guys, they make stuff that they want to make it difficult for you. They want to force you to come back and buy their stuff. So it didn't used to be like that, but it is now. And anyways, the guy said, well, listen, I said, you know, it's out. You can give it a try, my friend. I said, order the parts when they come in, put them in the toilets. If they work, they work. If you still need help, give me a call. I'll be happy to come down. So I need to get some of them on my truck. I think I have one on there from that last job. I did buy 2 of them. I may have used one, or I may have had that homeowner buy them, order them. I'm not sure, but that's where you get in the weeds when it comes to inventory on a truck. I want to have a system on my truck where each little bin is, you know, numbered like an inventory system in a warehouse. When them guys, when you ask for something, it comes up and then it gives you directions on where it is. It's in aisle 17, and then they can break it down from there, so it gets you right to where the part is. You can do that for a truck pretty easily. Do it in alphabetical order. Just type in vacuum breakers. Oh, I see it's in drawer number 1 on bin number 2. You know what I mean? Or number the bins on the side of my truck. But that's work, guys. And, you know, Johnny ain't looking to work hard anymore. It's simple as that, Jackson. So it's been working out pretty good with the dogs being outside. I do take them in at night. I keep them in my bedroom. They don't have the run of the house, and my house has been fairly clean. It's working out. They're getting adjusted to it, which they don't mind. I mean, I think of these dogs like they're people, you know, and they're really, they have no issue with being outside. Yeah, they'd love to be lounging in a fucking air-conditioned house, but can't do it, man. I can't do it anymore. So I was looking at some videos, a couple guys that I watch. This one guy, I think it's plumbing right, drumming left, or something like that. He had a Moen valve, an old Chateau. Takes a 1225 or 1220 cartridge. Or 1200 cartridge, and he's getting no flow out of the tub or the shower. Well, those things, the way the water works on that particular valve body is there's a port that goes up behind the valve up to the shower. So the water is directed immediately down to the spout when you turn the faucet on. And then if you pull the diverter on the spout, it goes up and behind the valve body and then up to the shower and out of the shower. Well, he's not getting any flow whatsoever out of that valve when it's all together. If you pull the cartridge and turn the water on, it's just fucking blasting. So my guess, you know, I gave him, he was kind of asking for suggestions. Real nice guy. I like his his channel. Cool guy. And I told him, you know, most likely there's a piece of rubber stuck in the internal porting on that valve, and really the only way to get it out, and sometimes you can't get it out, you know, is to hook up air with the cartridge out. You can use a shock bite with a valve on it, so you can pump air into it with a compressor. You know, it'd be even better if you had a compressor with a shut-off valve, so it gets up to 150 psi, and then you can just open that valve and give it that blast of air. It'll blow that rubber out of that internal porting. The other thing is you can try to stick some solder down in there before you use the air to try to dislodge whatever's in there. I think it's most likely a piece of rubber, and the guy's been living with it for a long time. But I've come across that where on new construction we had, you know, a piece of shell or something got into a valve body, and we couldn't get water out of them, but I was able to get it running again, and it was full force. You could see you end up retrieving what was in there. So that's just from experience, you know, and I think it's cool that this guy actually, you know, put it out there and said, hey man, my back's to the wall, I don't know where to go from here. And that's what these channels are all about. Sharing your information, your experience, and helping other guys along. He's probably 20-25 years younger than me. I don't know how long he's been plumbing, but you know, if I can help this guy out, I dropped a comment on his site tonight to see if he was able to resolve that issue. He said he needed to get back there, but the homeowner has been living with that for a very long time. So, you know, he's got what he used to have, but it could be fixed, and he'd have massive pressure coming out of that valve. So I wish him luck. Hopefully he'll get that thing straightened out. I was going to do some cleanup. I did get rid of 10 buckets of leaves this morning, and talked to the trash guys. They're cool with, you know, picking toilets up. They are kind of heavy. I don't take them apart when I pull a toilet and throw it out. I don't take the tank off. I don't waste any time doing that. I pull the toilet, put it on a blanket, slide it out, put it on my cart, and roll it out to the truck. Most of the time I throw it in the box that the new toilet came in, throw it up on my tailgate, come to my house, drop the tailgate, put it behind the bushes until trash day, and that's it. But they said they're cool with picking them up. They said they probably get 5 toilets a day sitting out at the curb. So that was a good thing. I did throw them 20 bucks, bought them lunch, try to hit them up, you know, try to hook them up once a month. We got 3 people coming by here, yard waste, trash, garbage, and then the recyclables. Johnny's not big on recycling, I gotta say. Good fresh water, guys. The best thing in the world for you. I think I have an ulcer, man, from drinking coffee in the morning. I need that shit to wake up, but damn, it is not good for you, man. At least your digestive system. Probably better if it were cold, but so not much to talk about tonight about plumbing. It's been slow. It's Tuesday. I didn't work yesterday. I didn't work today. I did work all weekend at my house, and it's good that I'm getting a little reprieve from plumbing right now so that I can deal with this house. I am going to have my yard guy come over and get these leaves picked up, man. We'll get it cleaned up. My lanai is really nice and clean. My house is clean. I'm feeling like I'm not so buried in the bullshit, you know. So this video I'm shooting is on my work phone, and because I wanted to have music. I'm gonna take the copyright hit. I don't care. I listen to music every day, man, all day. Sometimes I even have this little speaker right here, these Bluetooth speakers. Fucking great, man. And sometimes a good song is just what you need to hear, you know what I'm saying, y'all? So let's see what we got cooking over here in the spa. Nice. So another thing I wanted to talk about was I just watched the Mikey Pipes video. He's down here in Florida. And I gotta say, man, his shit's looking good. He's got 3 trucks down here with his name on the side of them. Pipe Doctor, which I think is great, man. I really wish him the best. He can really do good down here, man. You don't get the bad weather days that you can get up north. Dealing with the 4 seasons are nice, but man, sometimes it really makes working difficult. I remember as a kid working on a framing crew and we were building condominiums, you know, in East Greenwich, and putting on clapboard siding. And man, we'd have to shovel off the goddamn roof, shovel all the snow off before we went to work, you know, when you were cutting up the side of a, whatever they call them, yeah, thing that pops out of the side of a roof. Step flashing, all that shit. But man, it was not fun, man. Working in the cold, ugh, makes things really, and plumbing's difficult. It's not an easy job, man. You add bad weather to it, rain, it just fucks everything up. So it is hot down here, but man, it could be a lot worse, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, I'm kind of short on words tonight. I just wanted to put something out there. Say hello to my followers, and that's about it, man. I'm ready to jump in this spa, man. Johnny's body's achy, man. I don't know. So I just went to Envy, the massage place, because it's right next door to Valentino's, and I just wanted to see how many massages I have on the books, man. 24. Fucking 2 years worth of massages, man. What in the hell? Johnny needs to get there, man. But every time I call him, because it's spur of the moment, I don't like appointments, you know? Because I always forget about them or something comes up, and I live a very flexible life, man. And so because of that, I ended up with 24 fucking massages on the books. 1 hour massages. And I gotta start using some of them, because their policy is you can't just stop paying for them and then go every month for the next 2 years, you know what I mean? With like withdraw from the contract. You'll end up forfeiting a lot of them, you know? That's when the old ice bricks come out. No, I'm kidding. I don't do that. I never have, man. A lot of the shit I talk about, guys, I'm bullshitting. But it's funny, you know. And it probably would work if you had to. But, alright, man. I'm going to jump in this spa. I'm going to listen to some music. I need to get a bulb in my spa. This thing's usually lit up. The bulb went dead. They die a lot sooner than the pool light for some reason. Maybe some of you pool guys can let me know. Would it be okay? It's a lot smaller can, but would it be okay to put a pool light bulb in a spa? Or would it overheat things or cause an issue? If anybody out there can answer that question, I'd appreciate it, because it is nice when it's lit up, you know. Anyways, I'm going to have a relaxing evening here. I'm going to drink a bunch of water, and I'm going to think about what I'm putting in my body, man. My My body's rejecting all this shitty food I'm eating, man. I gotta eat good stuff. See this tattoo, guys? I got that in England, man. Portsmouth, England. When I was in the Navy. Told my wife when we came back off of that North Atlantic cruise, I told her, I said, hey, sweetie, this is on the pier, man. I said, hey, sweetie, I'm sorry, but, you know, when I was in England, I got drunk and I had some woman's name tattooed on my arm. She immediately starts crying. And I'm like, ho, 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 that's a joke, honey. She's like, joke my ass, mother. It was her name, you know? But I'm sure that that's happened. Some guys get drunk and have some dumbass tattoo put on them. Yeah. Anyways, guys, have a good evening. Kind of lackluster. Hopefully the fire will come back.